Have you ever looked around your home, your schedule, or even your mind and felt completely overwhelmed? Maybe it's the clutter on your counters, the constant notifications on your phone, or the endless to-do list that never seems to end. It's like no matter how much you try to keep up, life feels heavy, chaotic, and stressful. If you're nodding your head right now, you're not alone. We live in a world that praises more stuff, more commitments, more productivity, but all of that more often leaves us feeling stuck and drained. But what if I told you there's another way? In today's video, I'm sharing 12 minimalist life hacks that will help you create a happier, stress-free life. These aren't just about getting rid of things or living with less for the sake of it. They're about creating space for what truly matters, so you can breathe easier, save your precious time and money, and actually enjoy your life again. Minimalism isn't just a trend. It's a powerful tool to reclaim your energy and mental clarity. And the best part? These minimalist hacks are practical and simple, and you can start implementing them today without feeling overwhelmed. If you've been searching YouTube for minimalism, decluttering, or simple living, you're in the right place. These topics are trending for a reason. People are craving a life with less chaos and more peace. And you deserve that too. So here's my promise to you. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with clear, actionable steps to simplify your life, reduce your stress, and build a lifestyle that feels intentional, not rushed. And if you're serious about living a happier, simpler life, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll get weekly videos to guide you on your minimalist journey. All right, are you ready to let go of the overwhelm and start living with more freedom and joy? Let's dive into the first minimalist hack that will change the way you approach your everyday life. You know what I mean? That drawer in your kitchen full of gadgets you never use. The clothes in your closet you haven't touched in months. The random items on your shelves collecting dust. They sit there quietly, but they're stealing your energy, your time, and your mental clarity. Here's the truth. Clutter doesn't just fill your space, it fills your mind. And that's why the first minimalist hack we're diving into today is the 90-90 rule. Here's how it works. Look at each item in your space and ask yourself 2 questions. 1, have I used this in the last 90 days? 2, will I use it in the next 90 days? If the answer to both is no, it's time to let it go. This simple rule, popular in the minimalist community, is a game changer when you're trying to declutter your home without getting overwhelmed. It takes the emotion out of decluttering and gives you a clear, logical framework to follow. Think about it. If you haven't worn that jacket in 3 months and you're not planning to wear it in the next 3 months, it's not serving you. It's taking up space in your closet, making it harder to find the clothes you actually love and wear. Letting it go creates space for what matters and gives someone else the chance to use it. When I first tried the 90-90 rule, I was shocked at how many things I was holding on to just in case. Just in case I needed that extra coffee mug. Just in case I wanted to wear that shirt again. Just in case I might use that old blender. But the reality, those just in case moments almost never come. And in the meantime, these items clutter your environment and weigh on your mind. Minimalism isn't about living with nothing. It's about living with intention and surrounding yourself with the things you truly need, use, and love. And the 90-90 rule helps you identify what those things are with ease. Here's how you can start. Pick one area, your closet, your bathroom cabinet, or your kitchen drawers. Hold each item and ask the 90-90 questions. Create 3 piles. Keep donate or recycle, trash. Don't overthink it. If you hesitate, it's probably time to let it go. This hack aligns perfectly with trending declutter tips searches on YouTube because people are craving simplicity and clarity in their spaces and lives. And here's something powerful to remember. Every item you let go of creates more space for you to breathe. Think and live with intention. It's not about losing something, it's about gaining freedom. So here's your challenge. Choose one area in your home today and apply the 90-90 rule. Let me know in the comments how it felt to clear out what no longer serves you. If you're ready to reclaim your space and your peace of mind, this is your first step toward living a happier, stress-free, minimalist life. Stay tuned, because in our next minimalist hack, we'll explore how building a capsule wardrobe can save you time, reduce decision fatigue, and help you feel confident every day without cluttering your closet. It's a struggle many of us face, and it's not just about clothes. It's about the decision fatigue that starts your day, the stress of choices before you've even had your coffee, and the clutter that quietly drains your energy. If you're ready to simplify your mornings, reduce stress, and still look put together every day, it's time to consider today's minimalist hack: building a capsule wardrobe. So what is a capsule wardrobe? It's a curated collection of 30 to 40 essential clothing pieces that you love, that fit well, and that can be mixed and matched for different occasions. Instead of a closet bursting with options that overwhelm you, you have a focused, intentional wardrobe that makes getting dressed effortless. Imagine opening your closet and knowing that every single item fits, you feels good, and works with the rest of your clothes. No more wasting time trying on outfit after outfit or buying clothes you'll wear once and forget about. You reclaim your mornings, your space, and your mental energy. When I first tried building a capsule wardrobe, I was skeptical. Would I get bored? Would I have enough clothes? But here's what happened. I realized I was already wearing the same few pieces on repeat, while the rest just sat there taking up space. By letting go of what I didn't wear, I created space for the items I actually loved. Getting dressed became faster, easier, and surprisingly enjoyable. And here's something powerful. Studies show that we make over 35,000 decisions each day, and your brain gets tired from all those choices. Starting your day with fewer decisions by simplifying your wardrobe preserves your mental energy for what actually matters in your life. If you want to build your capsule wardrobe, here's how to get started. Take everything out of your closet and lay it out. Pick out your absolute favorite pieces, the ones you love wearing and feel confident in. Aim for 30 to 40 versatile pieces that can be dressed up or down layered and work across seasons. Donate or sell the rest, or store items you're unsure about in a box to revisit in 30 days. Remember, a capsule wardrobe isn't about restricting yourself, it's about freeing yourself from decision fatigue and clutter. It allows you to express your style while simplifying your life. This hack aligns perfectly with trending minimalist wardrobe searches on YouTube because people are craving simplicity, intention, and ease in their daily lives. And your wardrobe is a powerful place to start. Here's your challenge. This week, spend some time reviewing your closet and start curating your capsule wardrobe. Notice how much lighter you feel each morning and how your confidence grows when every outfit feels like you. If you're ready to simplify your mornings, save time, and feel more aligned with your style, and your life, building a capsule wardrobe is a beautiful step toward your minimalist journey. Stay tuned, because in our next minimalist hack, we'll talk about a 10-minute daily declutter habit that will transform your space without overwhelming your schedule. Maybe it's the kitchen counters covered with random papers, or that junk drawer you keep meaning to clean out, or the pile of laundry that never seems to disappear. It's easy to let things pile up, and before you know it, the clutter starts to feel heavy, making your home feel chaotic and your mind restless. Here's the thing: clutter doesn't just take up space in your home, it takes up space in your mind. And if you're like most of us, you probably don't have the time or energy to do a massive all-day decluttering session every weekend, but you don't need to. That's why today's minimalist hack is a game changer: the 10-minute daily declutter. Here's how it works. Every single day, set a timer for just 10 minutes. During that time, choose one small area to declutter: a drawer, a corner of your closet, your desk, or even your email inbox. In those 10 minutes, focus only on that space, removing what you don't need, organizing what you want to keep, and letting go of what no longer serves you. It may sound simple, but this habit is incredibly powerful because it's sustainable. It doesn't require you to block out an entire Saturday or feel overwhelmed by the thought of decluttering your entire home in one go. Instead, it breaks the process down into small, manageable chunks that you can actually stick with. Personally, when I started the 10-minute daily declutter, I was amazed at how much lighter my home felt within just a few weeks. I started with a single kitchen drawer that had been bothering me every time I reached for a utensil. The next day, I moved to the stack of magazines by the couch. Slowly, the clutter started to clear, and my space and my mind felt calmer. And here's something you might not realize: clutter contributes to decision fatigue and stress. When your environment is chaotic, your mind feels chaotic too. By dedicating just 10 minutes a day to decluttering, you're not just creating a cleaner space, you're giving yourself the gift of peace, clarity, and focus. If you're ready to start, here's a simple way to implement this minimalist hack. Pick a consistent time each day, maybe right after breakfast or before bed. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Choose one small area to tackle. Don't try to do an entire room. Keep it small and manageable. Sort items quickly. Keep, donate trash. Don't overthink it. Stop when the timer goes off and celebrate the progress you made. You'll be surprised at how much you can accomplish in just 10 minutes. And over time, these small efforts add up to a significant transformation in your home and your mindset. This minimalist hack aligns perfectly with trending decluttering routine searches on YouTube, because people are craving simplicity and control in their daily lives without feeling overwhelmed by the process. Here's your challenge. Start your 10-minute daily declutter today. Drop a comment below and let me know what small area you're starting with. Is it your nightstand drawer? Your kitchen counter? Your bathroom cabinet? I'd love to hear, and your comment might inspire others in our community to take action too. Remember, you don't need to tackle everything at once. By showing up for yourself for just 10 minutes a day, you're creating a habit that will bring more peace, intention, and freedom into your life. If you're serious about living a calmer, more intentional life, this is one of the simplest and most impactful steps you can take. Stick around, because in our next minimalist hack, we'll explore how a digital detox can help you reclaim your focus, improve your sleep, and reduce your stress in ways you might not expect. If you're like most people, it's probably scrolling through your phone, checking emails, watching videos, or maybe catching up on social media until you can't keep your eyes open anymore. You might tell yourself it's helping you unwind, but let's be real, it's leaving you feeling wired, restless, and often struggling to fall asleep. Today, we're diving into a minimalist habit that can transform your nights and your mornings, a digital detox for 1 hour before bed. I get it. It's hard to put your phone down, especially when it feels like your only downtime after a busy day. But here's the truth. The blue light from your screens is tricking your brain into thinking it's still daytime, messing with your body's natural production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. And it's not just about the light. Scrolling through news emails or social media keeps your brain active and your stress levels high, making it harder to relax and drift off into deep, restorative sleep. Sleep experts and neuroscientists agree if you want to sleep better, reduce stress and wake up feeling refreshed. Stepping away from your screens before bed is one of the most powerful habits you can build. When I started implementing this habit, I didn't realize how much it would change my evenings. At first, it felt uncomfortable. I was so used to having my phone in my hand until the last second. But I replaced that time with reading a physical book, journaling, or simply sitting in quiet reflection. Not only did I fall asleep faster, but I also found that I woke up feeling clearer and more energized, ready to take on the day without hitting snooze 5 times. If you want to give this habit a try, here's how to get started. Set a consistent digital curfew 1 hour before your bedtime. For example, if you go to bed at 10 p.m., put your phone away by 9 p.m., plug your phone in to charge outside your bedroom if possible, or at least across the room. Replace screen time with calming activities, read a book, journal your thoughts, stretch, or prepare for the next day. Use this time to connect with your family, reflect on your day, or simply allow yourself to be still. You don't need to go off the grid completely to benefit from digital minimalism. This small change can drastically improve your sleep quality, reduce nighttime anxiety, and even improve your focus the next day. This hack aligns perfectly with trending digital minimalism and sleep better searches on YouTube because people are recognizing how much screen time impacts their mental health and energy levels, and they're ready for a change. And here's something powerful to consider. The way you spend the last hour of your day shapes your sleep, which shapes your energy and mindset for the next day. By taking control of this hour, you're taking control of your mornings, your productivity, and your mental clarity. Here's your challenge. Try a 1 hour digital detox before bed for the next 7 days. Observe how you feel in the evenings, how you sleep, and how you wake up the next morning. You might be surprised at how much this simple habit can transform your life. If you're serious about living a more intentional, peaceful life, this is one of the simplest but most impactful minimalist habits you can start today. Stay tuned, because in our next minimalist hack, we'll dive into intentional spending, how learning to buy less can actually give you more freedom, clarity, and control over your life. We've all been there. You see a sale online, or you get that dopamine rush when you click add to cart, thinking it will make your life easier or happier. But let's be honest, many of these purchases end up as clutter in our homes and clutter in our minds, draining our energy and our wallets. Today's minimalist hack is a mindset shift that will save you money, reduce clutter, and bring you closer to a simpler, more intentional life, intentional spending. Here's how it works. Before you buy anything, Pause and ask yourself, do I really need this? It sounds simple, but this one question can transform your spending habits. Because here's the truth. We live in a culture that constantly tells us we need more. More gadgets, more clothes, more home decor, more. But the reality is, most of these things don't bring us lasting happiness or value. They create clutter, financial stress, and take away from the things that truly matter. When you embrace intentional spending, you're choosing to spend your money in alignment with your values and your goals, not on impulses or temporary wants. Personally, I used to be someone who would buy things just in case or because I thought it would make me feel good in the moment. But when I started asking myself, do I really need this? I realized how many purchases I could skip without missing out on anything. Over time, I started to see the savings add up, and I felt lighter because my space wasn't being filled with things I didn't need. If you want to put this minimalist money tip into action, here's what you can do. Before you buy something, pause and ask, is this something I truly need, or is it just a want? If you're unsure, wait 48 hours before making the purchase. Most impulse desires fade with time. Consider the long-term value. Will this item truly improve your daily life or align with your priorities? Think about the space it will take up in your home. Is it worth the clutter? Intentional spending isn't about depriving yourself, it's about freeing yourself. It allows you to save money for the things that truly matter to you. Travel experiences, building an emergency fund, or investing in your future. This hack aligns perfectly with trending minimalist money tips searches on YouTube as more people are realizing that buying less often means living more. And here's something to consider. Every dollar you spend is a vote for the kind of life you want to create. Do you want a life filled with clutter and financial stress? Or do you want a life of freedom, clarity, and intention? Here's your challenge. This week, practice intentional spending. Pause before each purchase and ask yourself, do I really need this trek? How many purchases you decide to skip, and notice how it feels to keep that money in your pocket and your space, free from clutter. Drop a comment below and let me know, what's one thing you decided not to buy this week because it didn't align with your needs or goals? Your insight could inspire others in our community to take this step toward intentional living. If you're ready to simplify your finances, reduce clutter, and build a life that feels aligned with what truly matters, intentional spending is one of the most powerful minimalist habits you can adopt. Stick around, because in our next minimalist hack, we'll explore how simple meal prepping can save you time, reduce food waste, and bring more ease into your week. We've all been there, too tired to cook, too hungry to wait. So we end up ordering takeout or throwing together something quick that might not be the healthiest. Then we feel guilty later, either for the money we spent, the food we wasted, or the rushed choice that didn't align with our health goals. If this sounds familiar, today's minimalist hack is about to change your week. Simple meal prep. Now I know meal prep can sound intimidating, like you need to spend your entire Sunday chopping vegetables and cooking for hours. But minimalist meal prep isn't about making 50 identical containers of chicken and rice. It's about simplifying your meals so you can eat healthier, reduce daily stress, and save money, all while minimizing food waste. When you prepare your meals ahead of time, you take the guesswork out of what you'll eat during the week. You save mental energy by removing one more decision from your busy day and you avoid the temptation of quick, unhealthy choices that don't serve your body or your wallet. Here's a personal example. I used to skip breakfast or grab something unhealthy on the go because I didn't plan ahead. But when I started prepping overnight oats and simple smoothie packs, my mornings became easier and healthier, setting the tone for the rest of my day. If you want to try minimalist meal prep, here's how to get started. Pick one day each week. Sunday works well for many people to plan and prep. Start small. Prep just one meal, like breakfasts or lunches, instead of every meal for the week. Choose simple, versatile recipes that use overlapping ingredients to reduce waste. Wash and chop fruits and veggies, cook grains in bulk, or prepare proteins you can use in different meals. Store meals in clear containers so you can see what's available and avoid forgetting food in the back of the fridge. The goal is not perfection, but progress. You don't have to prep everything, but even preparing a few meals or snacks can significantly reduce your daily stress and improve your eating habits. This hack aligns perfectly with trending minimalist meal prep searches on YouTube, as people are looking for ways to save time, eat healthier, and reduce waste without making meal planning their full-time job. And here's something to consider. The average American household wastes nearly $1 to $500 in food each year. By prepping meals intentionally, you're not just taking care of your health, you're taking care of your finances and the planet. Here's your challenge. This week, try prepping just one meal ahead of time. Maybe it's your breakfasts for the week or lunches to take to work, or even prepping veggies to make dinner quicker. Notice how it feels to open your fridge and see healthy, ready-to-go options waiting for you. Drop a comment below and let me know. What meal are you going to prep this week? And what's your favorite go-to recipe for busy days? Your insight could inspire others in our community to take this simple but powerful step. Remember, minimalism isn't just about having fewer things. It's about creating more ease, intention, and freedom in your everyday life. Simple meal prep is one of the best ways to live out that intention daily. Stick around, because in our next minimalist hack, we'll explore how using the one-in, one-out rule will help you maintain a clutter-free home effortlessly without feeling like you're constantly cleaning. Maybe it's a new pair of shoes, a kitchen gadget, or even another coffee mug that just look too cute to pass up. It feels good for a moment, but then you're left with crowded shelves, overflowing drawers, and that nagging feeling of clutter creeping back into your space. Today's minimalist hack will help you stop clutter before it even starts. The one-in, one-out rule. Here's how it works. Every time you bring a new item into your home, you let go of one similar item you already have. Bought a new sweater, donate an old one you no longer love or wear, picked up a new book, pass one along to a friend or your local library, bought a new kitchen gadget. Let go of the one gathering dust in the back of the cabinet. It's a simple rule, but it's powerful because it helps you maintain a clutter-free space without feeling deprived. Instead of constantly feeling like you need to do big decluttering sessions, you build a habit of keeping your environment aligned with your lifestyle. When I first started using the one-in, one-out rule, I realized how often I would buy things without considering what I already had. I'd pick up a new t-shirt, forgetting I had similar ones I barely wore. But by committing to letting go of something for every new item I brought in, I became much more intentional with my purchases. I started asking myself, is this item worth letting go of something else I own? If it wasn't, I left it at the store. And that's the beauty of this rule. It forces you to pause and think before buying something new, naturally aligning with intentional living and mindful spending. It helps you build a minimalist mindset where every item in your home has a purpose and a place. If you're ready to try this minimalist hack, here's how to start. The next time you buy something new, immediately choose one similar item to donate, recycle, or give away. If you're unsure, create a maybe box and set a reminder to revisit it in 30 days. If you haven't missed it, it's time to let it go. Use this rule in every area: clothes, books, kitchenware decor, and even digital items like apps on your phone. This hack aligns perfectly with trending simple living searches on YouTube because people are craving ways to live with less stress and clutter without making it a complicated project. And here's something to think about. The average American home has over 300,000 items in it. No wonder we feel overwhelmed sometimes. By applying the one-in, one-out rule, you create a natural filter for what truly deserves space in your life and what's just taking up room. Here's your challenge. This week, try the one-in, one-out rule with one area of your life. Maybe it's your closet, your bookshelves, or even your kitchen. Notice how it feels to create balance in your space while still allowing yourself to enjoy new things without the guilt of adding clutter. Drop a comment below and let me know. What's one item you brought into your home recently, and what did you let go of in return? Your share might inspire others in our community to take that first step towards simple living. Remember, minimalism isn't about getting rid of everything you own. It's about creating space for what truly matters, so you can live with more freedom and intention every day. Stick around, because in our next minimalist hack, we'll explore how creating screen-free time can help you reclaim your focus, reduce stress, and add more meaningful moments to your daily life. No phone, no laptop, no TV in the background, just you, your thoughts, and the world around you. If you're like most of us, it's probably been a while. Between work emails, social media, and streaming shows, screens have become a constant part of our daily lives. But while technology is amazing, the constant presence of screens can leave us feeling drained, distracted, and disconnected from ourselves and the people around us. That's why today's minimalist hack is so powerful, creating screen-free time in your day. This doesn't mean you need to abandon your devices completely, but setting aside intentional time each day to disconnect from screens can help you reduce stress, clear your mind, and reconnect with what truly matters. When I first tried incorporating screen-free time into my day, I'll be honest, it felt uncomfortable. I was so used to filling every quiet moment with checking my phone, scrolling through feeds, or watching videos. But once I started using that time to take a walk, stretch, read a book, or simply sit in silence, I noticed a big shift. I felt calmer, more present, and more in tune with what I actually needed. And here's why it works. Constant screen use floods your brain with dopamine hits and information overload, making it harder for your mind to rest and reset. By stepping away from screens, even for a short time, you allow your brain to slow down, process your thoughts, and recover from constant stimulation. If you want to give this minimalist hack a try, here's how to start. Pick a consistent time each day for screen-free time. It could be the first 30 minutes after you wake up your lunch break or an hour before bed. Decide what you want to do during this time. Take a walk, read a book, journal, stretch, or simply sit with your thoughts. Let your family or housemates know about your screen-free time so you can set boundaries without distractions. If you find yourself reaching for your phone out of habit, put it in another room or turn on airplane mode. This hack aligns perfectly with trending mindful living searches on YouTube, as more people are looking for ways to slow down live intentionally and reduce daily overwhelm. And here's something powerful to think about. Many of the best moments in life happen away from screens. It's in those quiet moments when you notice the way the sunlight comes through your window, the sound of birds outside, or the thoughts you've been too busy to process. Screen-free time isn't just about disconnecting from devices, it's about reconnecting with yourself and your environment. Here's your challenge. Try 30 minutes of screen-free time each day this week. Notice how it feels to give yourself this space to breathe, reflect, and simply be. You might be surprised at how much lighter and more present you feel. Drop a comment below and let me know. What will you do during your screen-free time this week? Will you go for a walk, read, or simply sit in quiet? Sharing your plans could inspire others in our community to take this step too. Remember, minimalism isn't just about having fewer things, it's about making intentional choices to live a life aligned with your values. Creating screen-free time is a powerful way to reclaim your focus, find calm, and add more presence and connection to your daily life. Stick around, because in our next minimalist hack, we'll explore how a simple 5-minute meditation practice can help you build resilience, reduce anxiety, and align your mind and body for a calmer, more intentional life. No phone in your hand, no TV in the background, no thoughts racing about what's next on your to-do list. For many of us, the idea of sitting in silence, even for a few minutes, feels impossible. We live in a world that praises constant movement and busyness. But what if I told you that taking just 5 minutes a day to meditate could change how you experience your entire day? Today's minimalist hack is all about creating a 5-minute daily meditation habit. Now, if you're thinking, meditation isn't for me, or I can't quiet my mind, you're not alone. I felt the same way. I thought meditation meant sitting cross-legged for hours, trying to empty my mind completely. But the truth is, meditation is simply about pausing breathing and allowing yourself to be present with yourself, even if it's just for 5 minutes. When I started, I committed to 5 minutes a day, and that small step had a massive impact. It helped me lower my anxiety, think more clearly, and respond to challenges with calm rather than panic. And here's why it works. Meditation activates your body's relaxation response, lowering cortisol levels and helping you move from stress mode into a state of calm and focus. It's like giving your mind a reset button each day, allowing you to approach life's challenges with more clarity and intention. If you're ready to give this minimalist hack a try, here's a simple way to start. Find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed, even if it's just a corner of your room or your parked car before work. Set a timer for 5 minutes so you don't need to worry about the clock. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Inhale slowly, hold exhale slowly. If your mind wanders, and it will gently bring your attention back to your breath without judgment. That's it. No apps required, no special equipment, just you and your breath. This hack aligns perfectly with trending meditation habit searches on YouTube, as more people are looking for practical ways to manage stress, increase focus, and find calm amidst the noise of daily life. And here's something to consider. If you think you don't have 5 minutes to meditate, that's exactly when you need it most. Meditation doesn't take time away from your day. It gives you your day back by helping you approach your tasks with more presence and intention. Here's your challenge. Commit to 5 minutes of meditation each day for the next 7 days. Notice how it feels to give yourself this gift of stillness. Track how your mood, focus, and energy shift throughout the day. Drop a comment below and let me know what time of day will you meditate, morning, midday, or evening. Sharing your plan will not only help you stay accountable, but might also inspire others in our community to join you. Remember, minimalism isn't just about decluttering your home. It's about decluttering your mind and creating space for what truly matters. A 5-minute meditation practice is a powerful way to start living with more calm clarity and intention. Stick around, because in our next minimalist hack, we'll explore how using a short, focused to-do list can help you reclaim your time, increase your productivity, and reduce daily overwhelm so you can live intentionally and with purpose. You were busy all day, checking emails, running errands, jumping between tasks, but the important things, the ones that would truly move your life forward, somehow got pushed aside. If you're tired of being busy without making progress, today's minimalist hack will transform the way you approach your days, using a short, focused to-do list. Here's the idea. Instead of writing a long to-do list with 15, 20, or even 30 tasks, you limit yourself to a maximum of 3 important tasks each day. These are the tasks that, if completed, will make your day feel productive and aligned with your goals. This isn't about doing less just to do less. It's about focusing on what actually matters and letting go of the busy work that keeps you feeling stuck. When I started using this approach, I realized how often I would hide behind long to-do lists feeling productive because I was crossing off small, easy tasks while avoiding the big, meaningful ones. By forcing myself to choose just 3 priorities each day, I had to get clear on what truly mattered. And you know what happened? I started ending my days feeling accomplished, not drained. I had more time for rest, connection, and creativity because I wasn't drowning in endless tasks that weren't aligned with my bigger goals. If you want to implement this minimalist productivity hack, here's how to start. At the start of your day, or the night before, write down the 3 most important tasks you need to complete. Ask yourself, if I only got these 3 things done today, would I feel proud of how I spent my time? Focus on completing these tasks before moving on to anything else. If you complete them early, you can add smaller tasks, but your day's success is not measured by how many tasks you complete, but by completing the tasks that truly matter. This approach aligns perfectly with trending productivity minimalism searches on YouTube, as more people are recognizing that doing less but better is the path to meaningful progress without burnout. And here's something to consider. Studies show that multitasking reduces productivity by up to 40%. By focusing on fewer tasks, you give yourself the gift of deep work, allowing you to do your best work in less time. Here's your challenge. Try using a 3-item to-do list for the next 7 days. At the end of each day, reflect on how it feels to focus your energy on what truly matters, rather than getting lost in endless busyness. Drop a comment below and let me know, what are your top 3 tasks for tomorrow that will move you closer to your goals? Your commitment might inspire others in our community to take this step toward intentional productivity. Remember, minimalism isn't just about decluttering your physical space. It's about decluttering your time and energy so you can focus on what matters most. If you're ready to break the cycle of busy without progress, this is your next step toward a calmer, more intentional life. Stick around, because in our next minimalist hack, we'll explore how automating your savings can help you build financial freedom without stress, aligning your money habits with your minimalist lifestyle. You work hard, you pay the bills, and yet building savings always feels like something you'll get to next month. But somehow, next month turns into next year, and the cycle repeats. If you're ready to break free from that stress and build financial peace without overthinking every dollar, today's minimalist hack is for you. Automate your savings. Here's the truth. Saving money isn't just about discipline or saying no to everything you enjoy. It's about creating systems that support your goals without relying on willpower alone. When I first learned about automated savings, it was a game changer. Instead of waiting to see what was left at the end of the month, I set up an automatic transfer to move a percentage of my income directly into a separate savings account on payday. It was out of sight, out of mind, and it worked. Over time, I watched my savings grow with zero stress, and I didn't even feel the pinch because my lifestyle adapted around what was available. If you want to try this minimalist finance hack, here's how to start. Decide on a percentage to save. Automatically start small, like 5% or 10% of your income. Set up an automatic transfer to a high-yield savings account or investment account the day you get paid. Treat this like a non-negotiable bill to your future self, not something you'll get around to if there's money left. This approach aligns perfectly with trending minimalist finance searches on YouTube, as more people are craving financial freedom through simplicity, not restriction. And here's something to consider. Automating your savings reduces the mental load of managing money while helping you build an emergency fund. Prepare for opportunities and reduce financial anxiety over time. Here's your challenge. Set up your automated savings this week. Even if you start with a small amount, the habit you build today will create the financial freedom you want tomorrow. Drop a comment below and let me know. What percentage will you start saving automatically, and what's your biggest goal for your savings? Your plan might inspire others in our community to take action too. Remember, minimalism isn't just about decluttering your home. It's about simplifying your systems so you can focus your energy on what truly matters. Automating your savings is one of the simplest yet most impactful steps you can take toward a calmer, more intentional financial life. Stick around, because in our next minimalist hack, we'll explore how learning to say no can help you reclaim your time and live in alignment with your priorities without guilt. Have you ever found yourself saying yes to something you didn't really want to do just to avoid disappointing someone? Maybe it was an extra project at work, a social event you weren't excited about, or even a favor that drained your time and energy. We often say yes out of habit, fear of missing out, or guilt. But here's the truth. Every yes you give is a no to something else. That's why today's minimalist hack might be the most life-changing one. Yet, learning to say no. Saying no isn't about being selfish. It's about protecting your time, energy, and mental space so you can say yes to what truly matters: your health, your family, your goals, and your peace of mind. When I started practicing this, I realized how much time I was giving away to things that didn't align with my values. I was constantly busy, but not fulfilled. Learning to say no allowed me to reclaim my time and live with more intention. If you want to start, here's how: pause before agreeing to any request and ask yourself, is this aligned with my priorities? If it's not, practice saying a kind but firm no. You can say, thank you for thinking of me, but I can't commit to that right now. Remember, no is a complete sentence you don't need to over-explain. This approach aligns perfectly with trending set boundaries searches on YouTube, as people are realizing the power of protecting their time and energy in a busy world. Here's your challenge. This week, choose one area where you will say no to create space for what truly matters. Notice how it feels to honor your time and how it impacts your energy and focus. Drop a comment below and let me know. What's one thing you're ready to say no to this week? Your share might inspire others in our community to set boundaries and live with intention. Remember, minimalism isn't just about decluttering your space. It's about decluttering your calendar and your commitments so you can live with clarity and purpose. So there you have it, 12 minimalist life hacks designed to help you reduce stress, live happier, and build freedom in your finances and your mind. Remember, you don't need to implement all of these at once. Minimalism isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Even taking one small step, whether it's creating a short to-do list, spending 5 minutes meditating, or saying no to something that drains, you can bring more ease and intention into your daily life. Which minimalist hack are you most excited to try? First, drop a comment below and let me know. Your action today could inspire someone else in this community to start simplifying their life too. And if you're ready to continue your journey toward a calmer, more intentional life, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss the weekly videos I share to help you live lighter and happier. Remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your life transform one mindful choice at a time.